Yeah, today is on a Friday, so things are it's just love life, and it's also a preparation of what we are anticipating come next week, which is Valentine on 14th. 14th is what tutakuwa tukifanya mambo mzuri hapa at Top in Africa, and also at the things that tutakuwa tukifanya. Remember, it's all about Valentine. Tunauliza maswali zetu is the question that we have for today is, are you prepared for Valentine, or rather do you just think that's just another day kufanya mambo yako? So we're going to kuchambua hizo and also other stories that have been trending here in Kenya and also in Africa. Tuko na mrembo moja, watu macho, ilikuwa inaitwa macho ya nini? Shingo ya nini? All those things, she has all those features, and tunataka atuambie ni nani, unaitwa nani? Unajua naweza kupea compliment sana ufaint na sifiti. Economy ni ngumu. Atuna life insurance. Habari yako?
Poa sana.
So kwa ile kamera ambia watu unaitwa nani, what you do.
Hello, naitwa Mueni. I'm a student, a third year student at Kenyatta University. I'm also an actress, a script writer, and also commercial advert model.
Hizo zote ni mtu mmoja ama mnasaidiananga na someone else?
Tunashukuru zote ni talanta tumepewa pande mbalimbali, so we thank God, but I do all. Kama tu tuna balance kidogo.
Tunashikanisha zote.
Yeah.
Sasa nashukuru. Yeah. So for today I just want us to tell us, because nimeona umekuja na mautamu hapa, which is other things that zimekuwa ziki happen, what is happening here, yeah, and what has been trending. So you start off na story ya kwanza. Nini imekuwa happen kwa hii mtaa?
A lot has been happening, you know. Yeah, so it's actually based on the fact that this is a month of love, you know, it's February. A lot of people wako hapo. Kuna wengine wanajaribu kuhepa majukumu, you know, people are running away from their relationships. Yeah, because hawataki mtu anamwambia, what are you doing for me during the Valentine's Day? Mtu anasema, no, me, I'm not prepared. Wengine, you know, hiyo ni siku ya kawaida, you know. Watu wanatafuta njia ya kukwepa. Yeah.
To you, how is that day?
To me, Valentine's, you know, it's a day of love, how I view it, actually. But nikizungumzia tu, I feel like we should be embracing love on each other day. Sema tu saizi, we know that ni kama vile, we know there is a Christmas day, you know, there is a New Year day. And Valentine's being there, we should also embrace it, and also you know, we show love to the people we love, you know. Inaweza kuwa ni siku ya wapenzi mbalimbali, so I gift you, you gift me. Yeah, people have different views on that, but mimi naona tu kwamba mapenzi kweli it's supposed to be each and every other day. Tusiangazie tu siku ya Valentine's peke yake, you know. Yeah.
So kila siku ni siku ya mapenzi.
Yeah.
Hii beli limetoka wapi? Unajua huku nje tuko hapa tumekimbizwa. And then today I'm just because things zimekuwa ziki happen is, for instance, in regards to stories za mapenzi.
Yeah.
We've seen like very good people kama presenter, commentator 254 kwa kupenda kazi yake, he's forced now to kidogo kutake a break, if we may say so, because nalisaulizwa kwa nini ametake a break, asema probably it's because of finances, and also my mentor torture kidogo. Do you think it's a real story ama kidogo yapiga, you know, Kenyans with skits?
Okay, from a business point of view, because unajua commentator, he's a YouTuber, you know, he's also a public figure out there. Amefanya kazi na different brands, he's still working with them. So tukiangalia mtu kama commentator, we get that kweli ile ilikuwa ni biashara yake, ni kama kujisupport, and you know, for you to keep a business thriving, you need resources, and we have money, you know, the manpower, ambayo yeye kazi yake ile, the part that he contributes to, you know, kuna manpower, and there are a lot, like so many other things that are needed for a business to keep thriving. So commentator amekuja akasema, mimi imefikia mahali I feel like you know, mentally he's not okay, you know, in regard to the same business, and he's feeling like maybe he should take a break. That is what he said, to at least address it to his fans, at least asipotee tu, and you know, people come and talk about it and be like, huyu alienda, you know, kuna watu wanaongea maneno mingi. So maybe that is what he was trying to address before he leaves. But yeah, ukiona yeye amechukua that decision, we should at least respect that, and you know, tunamwombea that he comes back, because his shows by there, they're very late, they're amazing, and you know, yeah, I'm a big fan of him.
Nice. Mapenzi kweli, mapenzi kweli. Na tukiongelelea bado kwa hiyo story tu ya mapenzi, you know anaitwa Tile. The kijana misuli, anaitwa
whatever.
Hizo zote. Apparently started, you know, some time back they had a they got a breakup, not they took. It's not even a break. They were break up na bibi yake wa kwanza. And the lady that is, and hajakuwa akisema kuhusu what happened, but then again of recent alikuja akasema unajuaje mimi nikiwa kwa mapenzi mtu alinicheat, and not only cheating na mimi na mtu mmoja peke yake, multiple partners. What's your view on that story still?
Sad. It's very sad. You know, infidelity is something which, you know, it's not good to any, you know, relationship, to any couple. Or most of the, actually all the effects mostly negative. Sometimes people try to downplay the situation, but infidelity actually sio kitu kizuri kabisa. And Tile, tumekuwa tukimwona Tile and Martina from Spain, you know, the lady. And tumeona wakigrow as TikTokers. We've seen them, you know, work together, you know, wakifanya kazi vizuri tu. And getting these followers, you know, inamaanisha mtu you're doing a good work for you to get those numbers.
True.
So tunaangalia tunapata inafika mahali, and now wamekuja wakachana, you know, and everyone goes silent. And imefika mahali pia tunaona Tile anajaribu kumdefend the wife, you know, people talk about labda this was the reason for the breakup, you know, maybe this and this, and Tile is coming on board and say no, it's not that, you know, this is the mother to my baby and you people have to respect that. Ikaendelea hivyo, you know, we see them doing some videos together. Inafika mahali, but then now recently we are shocked because now Tile comes on board and talks about it. This is the reason my wife and I are separated. It's because, you know, she was cheating, and not only with a single man. Oh, that's bad. You know, with multiple men. And along the comment section, tunakimbilia kule to check maybe what's going on. So someone comments and he's like, this wild, honestly, that's very wild. And the wife still comments on that comment and she's like, and I lie. So we are confused, you know, we really don't know, because it's Tile who spoke and the wife just made a comment that's, you know, that's a lie. So we really wouldn't say ni wapi ni nani ndo msema kweli na nani mwongo. Unfortunately, because, you know, we used to love them, we used to, you know, support their work, so it's very unfortunate, but tunaomba too that it's going to be well in the
and from a general point of view, if such a case happened, also him mentioning it, do you think also probably at this time unaangalia ni time ya Valentine, is it anataka kuharibu jina yake, labda msichana ameambiwa atapelekwa Valentine na mtu alafu akaambiwa mimi nitakuharibia jina before upelekwe? Can it be also that?
Unajua most of the times watu wakizungumza they talk of it was a mutual agreement, you know, for us to separate and to, you know, make such a decision. It was mutual. We respect that, because wanatuambia, you know, they're public figures and we listen to what they tell us, and maybe sometimes we make conclusions, sometimes we listen, we don't comment. So sometimes ina happen hivyo, and ukiangalia amekuja akasema size, so we really would not understand, maybe is it that between the two someone broke the terms of their breakup agreement, you know, the agreement maybe ambao waliekea, so ama is it the pressure, because unajua social media paka leo what do they want to know what really happened, why you people hiding the reasons for the breakup that much, so we wouldn't know maybe until they come on board and speak, so maybe interviewers can go ahead and maybe look for them and watupatie the real story, so that's when you can actually understand.
Okay. And also mimi kawa naangalia from the future aspect of mtoto wao, because now you atuseme nasemanga if you give your guy, you let your garbage out, probably wewe ndo utanusia, mnuso si wewe peke yako, watu wengine bado they'll get the smell out of it. So 10 years down the line, you'll also have the same stories will be here. You know, probably the kid will be, ni mbono mliachana, wanamwambia this is it, but then apatana such kind of stories, something that might be traumatic for the kid. So for me, I'm like, kama mliachana and you know your public figures, just let it slide. Hizo vitu mpigane nazo huko. Speaking of sliding thing, Dr. Mueni alikama akasema, you know what ladies, even if mtu hajasema officially will you be my girlfriend, please hizo dress up, hizi video mnafanya TikTok, my boyfriend ziache. Wewe can you do the wife duty kwa boyfriend? Mimi ushaanza kufanya hata Za kuoshaanza kufanya mimi nachoma hapo.
Okay, unajua that's a topic ambao we can approach it differently kwa sababu unajua katika mapenzi kuna that agreement na pia inafika mahali huyo mtu kweli, as he said, is it official or is it not official, because pia we don't want to get to a point where someone is coming to say that yes, she's my girlfriend, someone is like like someone is a bit confused, like please enlighten me, So
usha kuna mtu anakuanga kwa girlfriend lakini hajui pia.
Yeah, people be talking of it and they're like, wait, but I didn't make it clear. Ulikuwa unanionyesha signals, people talk and people
nilikubai avocado. Unajua avocado is the new thing.
Yeah, so for me, Dr. Foneke was he had a point, like literally he did, because unajua watu wanaangalia hizi vitu from maybe vile mtu ameambiwa don't like, mbona honestly kijana hajakwambia will you be my girlfriend? Then why are you going to his house and do all these chores, house chores, you go ahead and unataka kumfanya vitu trying to get maybe something in return, ambapo unajua mwisho wa siku you'll end up being disappointed.
Ujai kwa mapenzi hadi unaona undo huyu na kamwa hizo nguo na pika hiyo sharubati nafanya hiyo, I'm preparing all those things.
Mimi nitaambia wasichana, please don't do it. Honestly speaking, don't do it.
Out of experience and exposure.
Unajua kidogo utakuwa but I'll say kwa sababu if someone is not clear with you, they're not direct with you, then why are you going beyond and unaona, but kuna vitu zingine, maybe this person is sick and you're there as the girlfriend, unajua, so you can at least help wakati mwingine, care for this person, the concern. But sasa kama mtu kweli hajasema that I want you to be this, then don't say that you want this to be done by me to you, let's make things clear and precise. Tusilazimishane vitu ambavyo we know that they're not working right.
Na kuna bado kijana anaweza sema unajua nini, nataka kuona kama anaweza fanya hivi, ndio pia mimi nione kama anaweza mfanya hivi.
By the way, it's been there. I have heard it, from different people. So mtu anakwambia, so we say that usifanye kama yeye hajakufanyia. But now we get to a point where we ask ourselves that who is the person who's supposed to do it first? Sifanyi until you do it. So
inakaa mvutano hapa.
And actually I don't think it's a very good thing, because it can even break a very good relationship. So I feel like if you have the opportunity, you have the capability to do something, go ahead and do it. This is love. Love is sweet. I mean, I love love. Oof. I do.
Tell me about it.
So I feel like if kama you have it's more of appreciating this person, the gifting, so kama on Valentine's, as we are talking about it, don't just sit there and say mimi nataka yeye anilete mimi, yes, maybe the man in the house, so if you have the capability, go ahead and tu kidogo,
Jitume pia.
Tunajituma,
Speaking of kujituma, also the government imeamua ni aje wadau tunajituma, kwa sababu nimesikia you want to demonstrate, you also want to kupigana na virungu huku nje kwa sababu hamna pesa, lakini release 3.3 billion for the first year as the second year as a university student. Is it the right time at the moment, or rather is it also a PR stunt? Because in Kenya we've seen a lot of PR stunts also, because watu ndio saizi imekuwa to an extreme to where people want to demonstrate. That's when wanna take initiative. How well would you say our government is in terms of wanapeana excuses, lakini ile time watu wameanza kuamua ni aje kama madaktari atuendi hosisa, hiyo ndo wana take the initiative. So is it a PR stunt ama?
It's actually that's a very bad thing to kiongelea, because demonstrations they come with a lot of things, talking of people getting injured, people getting hurt, others being killed, from the same wakati watu wanafukuzana and all that. So we should the government actually should at least ijitahidi tu kidogo to just ensure that because we as comrade, we know that help is there. It's it's been there all along, Higher Education Loans Board, and we know, so mtu akikuja when they are starting their semesters, provided they applied for the same, mtu anajua by the mimi nitapata, and they even plan for the same, because comrades out here are supporting them. So watu wanafanya mabiashara, people are going ahead and maybe learn a different skill from the course they're taking in the university. So ukishafika mahali and someone disappoints you, anakwambia no, Kenya hakuna pesa, you know, mtu anakwambia no, we have to keep waiting. So sometimes it's a challenge because that's not people want to hear, and you know how bitter people can react, and that's actually what is happening with the you know the comrades, because umetuambia utatufanya hivi, then why is it not being done?
Wajua kusema hivyo also probably in a story different from that. President Ruto amekuja akasema ni unajuaje, naelewa, nimewasikia nimewasikia ni tumetenga lakini si mimi, si the government isn't what is not the government that is lazy. The people who are lazy ni wale leaders ambao bado pia wanatafuta votes za 2027.
You know, matters politics, you know. Matters politics kiasi. Unajua sisi, you know, when we go ahead and elect these leaders, inafika mahali and we know that we choose our leaders to represent us, right? So after tushoa chagua, we really don't have much of a say, you know, because when they go to the parliament, you know, talk of MPs, they go to have, you know, these meetings with the president. Hatuwezi jua what is being done there. And the president akikuja and address the country and talk of, you know, the people who are supposed to be working with me are the ones maybe who are failing us, then we really cannot even talk much about it, because we still should not forget that at the same time there are people who are elected. That was back in 2022, right? And at this point those people lost their jobs, right? The cabinet was, you know, dissolved the other day, and also, you know, people have been impeached, and the claims were that they're not doing their job right, so maybe they did something that which was, you know,
against what the government.
It's a bit against maybe the code of conduct when in the same, you know. So we're like, we really cannot talk much, because kama kweli kuna mtu amefanya kazi and ikaonekana haistahili and that person lost their job, then those people ambao we are being told that wako hapo bado they are looking, mbona what's so special about them that maybe hawaizi ondolewa? Because if it means that these people should be taken away for our country to move forward, then do exactly that, you know. We really don't have much of a say when it comes to that, because tunawasikiza wao when they talk, we listen, and you know, we just wakituambia, because you know ni kama leo hii, you know, the time of COVID, ilifika mahali and we are told that, you know, there's going to be curfews, people are supposed to put masks, right? That's exactly what the common mwananchi is doing, right? Tunafanya hivyo, so we have to listen to them, give us orders and do that, because hata tukisema wakati mwingine hatuwezi kusikiza, the ones who are representing us are the ones supposed to be giving our maybe opinions, or maybe like through we get to the higher authorities through them.
Legislation. Speaking of legislation, more than it's because what has been happening here, it's, you know, elections in the US may happen. Now one of the State Department officer that is among wale watu wako wana expectiwa kwa administration ya Donald Trump, wakasema unajuaje, there are very many people, there are very many, sometimes an analogy alitumia, that is Elon Musk alisema, sometimes if you see a fruit alafu una suspect iko na worm, you can either try your ways to kutoa hiyo worm itoke and the fruit survives. But if then the worms ndo ziko mingi ndani ya hiyo fruit, all you need to do is to chop the fruit off. So speaking of it is saying that USAID, watu wengine wanaitanga USAID, wengine wanasema USA and ID, all those things ilikuwa shut down, and more than 400,000 Kenyans have lost their job. And watu wanauliza, unajua USAID used to pay people a lot of good amount of money. So sasa ni Valentine, kuna mtu hapo hivi ataumia. Na mtu present ilikuwa itoke Dubai, lakini hamna. So what's your thought on that? Do you think the closure of USAID is a positive thing, or because again there's something for a positive change to happen, lazima watu wengine wataumia leo? So do you think it's a positive thing, ama ni bado bureaucracy tu zenye ziko?
You know, with that's the United States Agency of International Development, you know, that's USAID, that's how I'll pronounce it. So it's been there, you know, for years, you know, and it's been supporting our country among many others in our continent. So it's been supporting us, and it's been doing a good job, because, you know, healthcare wise, education wise, and, you know, providing these economic opportunities for people to support themselves. And, you know, imefika mahali we are told that inaondolewa, right? So of course it's going to affect a lot of people, because there are people ambao wanajua that mimi I have a job security, and you know, for someone to be you know, to one of the incentives actually you can give someone is to assure them of a job security. You know, I want to be encouraged by knowing that I have a job, like I'm secured, you know, through my job, that is going to be there and it's going to last for quite some time. And then inafika mahali hivyo tu bila maybe so inafika mahali people feel like are these people not thinking that this is going to affect a lot of people, because the people who have been in jobs which are supported by the same organization, wanafika and they're like, really, what are we going to do? Because these are parents, they're expected to pay their children's school fees. They're expected to provide in the family with the basic needs of family, shelter, rent, kulipa kila wakati, and others are even expected to, so inafika mahali, someone now goes ahead to start borrowing, unaona, mtu mwingine mental activities. So this is actually a negative impact on our country, which is a very bad thing. That's why maybe wakati mwingine we are told that tujaribu tu maybe side hustles, watu sasa hapo ndo wataendelea kidogo. Yeah, because now we don't really know what is going to happen. Is it going to be a forever thing, or maybe they might to consider and feel like, okay, let's just do this and this, and at least tuwasaidie hawa watu not to affect them big time.
Yeah. What do you think about that? Go to our comment section. But kidogo before tuendelee kwa our discussions, taka nisome some samples of you guys what you have said. But hizi ni za DJ tu. Hapa tu DJ ndo tu anaambiwa DJ, that's my baby brother on the decks. Okay, lovely. I thought nilikuwa fikiria ni msichana mrembo, mna big up. Mna big up DJ. But that DJ Jolly B for you. And then on point media amesema always glued kwa screen. We are grateful for choosing Top in Africa. And then some Carrier also saying keeping on shining DJ Jolly B for sure. He's going to kuna a lot of comment, but because of time and also the conversations that we are having here, tutaendeleza, nitasoma hapa, niko na wakati mwingi hapa wa kusoma hizi vitu. But speaking of it of the stories na vitu za kusonga na kuendelea, we've had also now one of the founders, among the founders of Aga Khan Network, that is the founder of Aga Khan Network, that is, amepass, and it's with such deep, heartfelt things that we are taking. Tunasema condolences to the family,
and friends.
You know Aga Khan, Aga Khan Primary, Aga Khan University, Aga Khan and also it's another international, other spaces in not only in Kenya. Na kwanza sisi kama Kenya tunaweza furahia sana kwa sababu hizi development tumeziona, because Aga Khan Hospital has really helped a lot of people from back in the days yenye ilianzishwa. So a message to the family, a message to nini unaweza.
Yeah, so we can say that we are really sorry, for the loss to the family and friends, and actually to maybe all the other people who are benefiting from the same, including our country, because we also benefit from the same. If not me, then it means my, my sister, my brother, my auntie, my cousin is benefiting from the same. So it's really very sad, but that's the way our Creator sets things. That you come to the world, and it comes a time that you have to leave the world. Yeah, unfortunately, but. It's very unfortunate, but tunasema tu kwamba in Swahili tunasema tu alhamdulillah kwa Mwenyezi Mungu, imefikia hapo, ameshatenda vitu ambavyo alikuja kufanya duniani, amesaidia wengi, so at least tunajua kwamba ametusaidia, and we are really appreciative for that. So what you can say is that we pray that his soul may rest in eternal peace, and maybe to the family and friends we send our condolences. Yeah.
Okay, man, so rest in peace, rest in power, and this guy, they were spiritual leader that is of a certain community. Funny story, if you go read about the Aga Khan family, has a very good story about it, how it started, how these people were koivi. Just go and read about, but also ukisoma hapo usio soma ndo ujue knowledge, you get more knowledge on the existence of such powerful states and also such powerful people. And speaking of powerful people, nataka hapa hivi msichana mrembo hapa atuambie watu wanaweza mpata wapi kwa social media. What else does she do other than just giving us unasikia sauti umetoa hadi kidogo nikoleka kwani ni Valentine yangu imekuja mapema ama ni aje? Nianze kujiuliza maswali. So where can people find you because of time? Where can people find you on social media? Where can people find you in case they want to talk to you? Tell them about the commercial thing, about the voiceover things that you do. Where can they find you?
Okay, as I said earlier, I'm Carol Mueni, and at Instagram you're going to find me at carol.mueni. At TikTok you're going to find me at Carol Mueni. and that's without an I at the end. So it's Carol M underscore UE.N. Yeah, so that's me. Thank you.
Karo Mueni, ukimtafuta watapata hiyo face inakaa hivi, face mzuri.
Yeah, you're going to yeah, they're going to find me there.
So please go connect with her, support her, and also do whatever she does. Msaidie, tunasema si wenyewe tuwasaidiana. Because here at Top in Africa, we're just a hub that gives you talent, you give us art, and also we make sure that we elevate that art. Because si rahisi kupata mtu kama yeye anaweza kaa hapa if we have a conversation and also discussion on such deep matters, and she's able to just present them that eloquent. So it's not easy, but so nashukuru sana kwa hiyo segment. Naomba tutafanya more and more, we tujue hayo mambo, tujue what else has been trending every Friday, and tuendelee na nafurahia. Mimi nimesema asante.
Yeah, pleasure. Thank you.
Yes, so with that man, we are going to take our just a musical break kidogo, alafu tukuje na top 5 in Africa. Top 5 in Africa, they are the